Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of the internet? It's Boss here, but guys, another YouTube video back onto my channel, and today for you guys, I'm going to be doing another edition of Storytime is Fun Time, where I talk about things that have happened to me in the past, or things I've done in the past for your entertainment and storytime form. And today for you guys, I'm going to be talking about the time where I got caught smoking by the cops. Yes, I've been caught smoking by the cops. It's a little bit sad, but it's pretty funny, at least for you guys. And you know, this story takes place a long time ago. I have not smoked weed in a very long time, so I am much clean. And as a disclaimer, as usual, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, yada yada yada. You know that, you little, dare talk. Drugs can lead to other things and violence as well. And also drugs can, get you in big trouble. I have to throw that disclaimer out there now, since YouTube is censoring a lot of channels who talk about, violence, drugs, and sex and all that stuff, and actually use vulgar language apparently. So fuck that, am I right? Jesus Christ, this video is probably gonna get unmonetized thanks to YouTube. So yeah, that's actually a new policy, which is complete and utter bullshit. That they're actually trying to censor channels, and this actually hurts really badly. Like Philip DeFranco, a lot of his videos got unmonetized because of this reason, because of the whole censorship bullshit. So that's kind of sucks. That ruins the entire concept of doing YouTube videos and trying to express your own opinions and stuff like that, even though some people have stupid opinions, but you gotta accept it and just let them upload whatever the fuck they want. And it's gonna probably suck for rappers too who want to upload shit. I mean, what if they make a song about smoking weed? What if they can fucking say smoking Smarties? Like, damn, I mean, shit, that was actually a fun time in my younger age. But besides that, as usual, go follow my Instagram, social media stuff, mumbo jumbo, my Snapchat, my Twitter. That'd be much appreciated if you guys go add me on that. And now today we're gonna be talking about this story. I'm so sorry about holding this back. Jesus Christ, I already spent 2 minutes talking about other shit. So today we're gonna be talking about my time with the police and smoking weed. So the way this story plays out is back when I used to hang out with one of my friends before he moved to California. Yeah, which is kind of funny because California is like, what, the hub of marijuana, even though Colorado is legal. But, it's basically the hub before Colorado got legalized. So, we used to hang out a lot, and in his neighborhood, it was really fucking big. I mean, this neighborhood was literally a town by itself, basically. And in this neighborhood, they have their own mini police. Not even just security, I mean, like, legit, they have their own mini police there, which kind of, we kind of basically was like a glorified Paul Blart. Yeah, but not fat, but they actually had like guns and shit. So they're a little bit extreme. And I mean, in this neighborhood, the thing is that since this is like, how like that Jane, is that what their name? Jane the scammer or some shit like that. Joanne, there we go. Joanne the scammer. How they always say my Caucasian living. This neighborhood is the definition of Caucasian living. I mean, it was just a bunch of rich people who literally did white people stuff. I mean, it was Hispanics doing white people stuff, playing golf, walking their kids on a fucking leash, riding bikes that have like that little carriage on the back, not even just like that little seat down the back, but like their carriage on the back. And like, you see like nannies taking care of their boss's kids at the park and shit like that. It was white people stuff, basically. And I'm not trying to be racist, it's simply just, shit, it's kind of a cliche. Basically the type of shit you would see in movies. So it was a lot of people that had a lot of money there, and it was well guarded. There was constant patrols and shit. And I remember this one time a house called that their next door neighbors were smoking weed. I mean, it was just one fucking kid smoking a blunt, and 7 state troopers popped up into that house for one fucking blunt. I don't know about you guys, but at least in my county, it only costs $100 citation and a slap on the wrist if you get caught with weed that's under 28 grams. So I don't know why the fuck they needed so many cops for that one fucking blunt. One kid specifically too. It wasn't even an adult, it was a minor. So basically smoking in the neighborhood's a little bit risky, but me and my friend just said, fuck it, why not just smoke a blunt and just go on with our lives. So we went into his car, which it's not even like that easily spotted. It's basically blends into that neighborhood. It's a fucking Lexus IS350, 2015 I think. Yeah, so it's fairly new and shit. So we basically look like we're little spoiled brats. So they won't, you know, even bother inspecting us. I mean, shit, if you see like a shitbox Nissan from like 1988, you'll probably inspect that car before you see anything else. It's just how it is in that neighborhood. So we're driving around and my friend tells me to drive for him. So we're driving around in this neighborhood, and this kid in the passenger seat is just casually rolling up a blunt and just giving me directions to go to this one place that, you know, it's a parking lot next to a clubhouse where there really usually is not, you know, those security guard cops people. The security guard cop people are like across the other side of the lake, the man-made lake, which is actually pretty fucking big. They have their little own beach there, and we just finally parked there and we just started rolling up. Now, sadly, we chose a bad day for this. A lot of the, you know, police people were sitting in the clubhouse next to us, and they were having like a little get together, and we were just, you know, taking hits one another. And after we like finished up, like, you know, the blunt turned into like a little mini roach basically. After we finished that, like the car was just fully hotboxed. We fucking like just decided, you know, all right, we're done. We just like, you know, took out, you know, we basically ended the blunt little thing. We just fucking threw it away and shit, and we decided to turn on the car. And right when we turned on the car and decided to go on our way, there's these two cops just staring at us behind the car. So these guys both like kind of like maneuver around the car and just both stand next to our doors and like knock on it. I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm just in there like, Jesus Christ, I don't have $100 on me. I can't fucking pay the citation. I'm gonna have to deal with my mom bitching at me. I don't give a shit about the cops or anything. And my friend's just like, just fucked out of his mind. He's just sitting there like, what's even going on? What? So we roll down the window, and these cops are just like asking us questions like, oh, do we live here? And my friend had to say his address, and he's just like, yeah, I live here. This is my address, such and such. And he's just like, oh, what are you doing out here this late at night, and why are you guys just sitting in this car? And we're just sitting there like, we're chilling. He's just like, oh, what's that smell? It's just like, we don't have anything like in the car. He's like, oh, so we searched the car, we won't find anything. It's like, no, we really don't have anything, which was the truth. I mean, we fucking ran out. And my friend just like grabbed his vape and just like started vaping. And he's just like, and the fucking cops actually believe this shit. He's just like, is there like a problem? I mean, this guy's still fucked up. He's just like zoned out. He's like in a different fucking dimension. He's just like, is there a problem, officer? And he's just like continuously vaping and shit like that. And the cops were like asking, is just like, oh, are you guys have any illegal narcotics in the car? And he's just like, no, we're just vaping. You wanna try it? It's kind of like hookah. And the cops, you know, I guess they were just like fucking tired, and they're like, all right, it's hookah or vape, whatever you want to call it, but don't let us catch you guys again, because then we'll probably give you a citation and probably call the police on you. Which, you know, they're not only are they like neighborhood police, but they actually have to call the real police, which then gets really messy. So if you guys just get slapped on the wrist in that neighborhood, it's probably a fucking blessing, because they'd probably call you the SWAT team for jaywalking in that neighborhood. So like the cops just like started telling, you know, lecturing us about like, oh, don't be stupid and get caught, at least do it in your fucking house. What's the point of doing it out here? Which I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, true. I don't know why the fuck I agreed to get into this car and smoke in the fucking parking lot. Which actually, no, I can see why, because my friend's mom doesn't like weed, and so, you know, can't really smoke in a house where a woman hates weed, you know. So they agreed to let us go, and they told my friend that he was gonna tell his mom, but they never actually ended up telling the mom. I you know, at least I don't know. I mean, he hasn't gotten in trouble for it yet. So in the end, we got a slap on the wrist, and that's more than I can say for a lot of people, because I know some of my friends have actually been caught smoking by cops, and they've gotten citations, and they've actually been taken to county for like 5 seconds where their parents had to pick them up. It's shit like that I really don't like about like cops taking this shit too seriously. Just give them the citation and go. I mean, and I have another friend who got caught with 3 marijuana cigarettes. Apparently that's what the fucking citation said, and he had to pay $150 for it, which, you know, kind of bummerish, but hey, that's the price you get, you know, price you have to pay for getting caught. But luckily for me, it was just a slap on the wrist. You know, I'm still petrified of smoking in that neighborhood ever fucking again. I mean, shit, if I jaywalk, I'll probably get tackled by the fucking SWAT team, so I really don't want to do that anymore. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please drop a like. If you're not subscribed now, please click that subscribe button for more enjoyable, pleasing content. And as usual, I hope you did enjoy it. I know I said this already, but if you guys have any experiences like this, let me know in the comment section down below. That'd be much appreciated. We can talk about you getting caught by a police officer, Paul Blart the mall cop, any security at all, maybe even your mom. But with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.